The reason that companies send their work offshore is because they don't have the ability to compete here because of the overtaxation, overregulation, and overlitigation. It's really that simple. That is why the vast majority of any companies decide, well, we're gonna move these jobs over to whatever foreign country it may be. At the end of the day, it's because, I have yet to meet a businessman or woman, whether it's small business or a major corporate entity, that has come up to me and said, I want to move our business offshore. No, they'd rather stay right here in the United States, but because we have overtaxed them, we've overregulated them, we've overlitigated them, and they don't see a way to make it work here. So the idea that we ought to be penalizing people, we're already penalizing them. That's the problem. We're penalizing them by overtaxing them, overregulating them, overlitigating them, and at the end of the day, they got a bottom line. So my answer is, we shouldn't be looking for ways to penalize job creators in America. We ought to be looking for ways to encourage them. And you encourage them by letting them keep more of what they work for. You're the same way. If they're taking more out of your paycheck, there's a point in time where you kind of go, wait a minute, why am I going out and knocking out a 12 or 14-hour day? We ought to be giving incentives. Give incentives to our small businessmen and women. That's the real engine of America's future. We've got to give them the incentives to create the jobs that in turn create the wealth. And at that particular point in time, America will be stronger. Somebody asked me a question about foreign policy today. And the fact is, if we're not strong economically, our foreign policy really doesn't matter. We've got to be strong economically in this country. And there is one way to do that, and that is to follow a model that we know works. For 10 years in Texas, we have kept our taxes low. We have had a regulatory climate that was fair and predictable, and a legal system that we've reformed to keep from oversuing happening. And John, that's the that's the future of America from my perspective. We know that it'll work. We just need to get you all back working again, and more Americans like you working again. Free up the country to really make a difference. So John, thank you for letting me come, and I appreciate all of you taking some time away from your work. God bless you. Thank you all.